How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
So 29% of y'all is overdue with getting your monkeys checked. This is what they say. Nah. These are the professionals. I'm not making it up. It's not what I feel. 29% of y'all is overdue with getting your monkeys checked. How y'all doing? Happy Monday. What's going on? I hate to just bust in the door with that right there, but I need for you to understand that need to be the first thing that I had to go ahead on and told y'all in case you get weary and get a little tired this here evening. What's happening? Welcome on Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. This is the Nightly News Show. Got a little bit to go ahead on the show. You get you in and get you out. I ain't even much gonna hold you that long out here in these streets. Shout out to Marissa for the Friday Cash App. Say great show. Thank you. I really do appreciate that right there. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 Cash App. Say showing support. That's what I'm talking about. Support is a verb out here in these doggone street. What's good? What's great? Whew. Long weekend. Y'all is alive. Y'all is still alive. Y'all is around here, and I appreciate y'all for not dying. I can promise you that right there, because I wouldn't appreciate it like if y'all just out here dying. You know, because if you're dying, then you cannot watch the show, and that really don't support me. It really don't support me. I guess that makes me selfish. That could be making me selfish. You say that's the 29% that pack full on STD Fridays. I got to listen. I've been out here reading. Because, in case y'all don't know, reading is not illegal. Reading is not illegal. It is clearly legal out here. And I do be online. I be looking at stuff, but I still be out here reading. You know, I don't just read headlines. I read some stuff a whole bunch of times out here. Hell, the 281 Houston, Texas up in the building. What they do. Y'all come on in and explode. Well, really get violent with the thumbs button. I really would appreciate that right there. We're not really stressing on getting over the hundreds anymore. We're going to try to, we have been kind of sort of backing away from that right there. You know what I'm saying? I just want people to just come on in. And then later on through the show, I'll be begging you for likes and clicks and all that fly stuff right there. I cannot see my doggone thing. Please remember, go down to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. You heard it on the intro, the WillieWilliamsShow.com. That is the website out here. Subscribe. Don't be afraid. Shout out to ShyKid23 for the $3 Cash App. Say, Willie, it's my B-Day. Say, I get a HB. Whoa. I get a happy birthday from you every year show. No, do happy birthday. What it do. Listen, congratulations. You done made a whole nother year. Don't do nothing else that everybody else want to do. Do exactly what you want to do. I'm trying to tell you something. Because it's your life. And once you go ahead on and lead it, you going to be gone. And then people going to be celebrating their birthday the way that they want to celebrate their birthday. It is a blessing. If you still want to be on earth, it is a blessing. Congratulations. Because really, we dying. Listen. As long as we live, we dying out here in these doggone street. And I just want to say, congratulations one more again. It is a blessing, y'all. It is truly a blessing for y'all to still be on this doggone planet. That's what's up. And again, only if you want to be here. And I hope ain't nobody pressuring y'all to stay here. if you don't want to stay here. But if you try to knock yourself off and you don't make it through, you're going to be locked up somewhere, because we don't believe in, well, society don't believe in allowing you to make your own decision when it come down to that right there. But if you want to, it's your body, it's your baby. If you want to turn into the opposite gender, we will accommodate all of that right there. But leaving it, no. You cannot. Your body. I can do what I want to do with it. No. You belong to the great United States of America. You owe a debt that you didn't even sign up for. But it just is what it is. Look here. I'm finna go out on and hit you hard real quick. Watch this. Look. Bam! That's what they said. That's what they said. Cervical cancer. Y'all out here with cervical cancer and don't even know that you had done got it. You just out here popping and locking with it. Cervical cancer rates are rising in women in their 30s and 40s. Why? Why is this thing going on? Why? And what can you good people do about it? Well, just in my mind, take care of your monkey. Like, it's basic. It's simple to me. Why don't you take care of? It's kind of like a car. Hell, women is like cars. Get out your feelings. Women is like cars. Or should I say, humans is just like cars, really, because if you don't take care of your body the same way that you don't take care of your car, it will conk out on you out here in these doggone street. And a whole bunch of y'all just don't take care of your monkeys, even though y'all got all the information and do not have to wait until you go to see your doctor. Y'all do understand that right there. We don't even have to wait to go to the emergency room and or our 1 year and or our 6 months to 1 year visit. You know, like y'all be lying. I go every 6 months, girl. See, men, we don't say that fly stuff right there. The only reason that we getting physicals, well, not the only way, the majority of the time that men get their physicals and men go to the doctor is because of their jobs. That's the majority of the time. That is the majority of the reason that we go to the doctor on a regular. And the regular is like every 2 years. Shout out to all the truckers out here. Now, truckers tend to go to the doctor more than non-truckers go to the doctor, because we have to do this thing called the DOT. You got to get certified. You got to get recertified. So we tend to go to the doctors and stuff like that right there. But to get like the whole physicals, it's certain companies who have really been pushing on the health thing and have been pushing you good people to go around there and get yourself checked out and all that stuff right there. But other than that, man, we ain't going around no doggone doctor. If the meat ain't listen, if ain't nothing really wrong with that meat and nothing really wrong with our breathing, it's difficult to get us around there. But y'all ladies be lying. Y'all ladies be lying. And I'm here to let y'all know that y'all be lying, because y'all don't be trying to be with yourselves. We be trying to be with y'all. And if truth be told, and if we out here telling, y'all ain't going around there. Y'all not getting that thing checked out, and or either your personal care physician graduated online, because they not telling y'all the right stuff. Shout out to Queen Isis for being a member for 33 months. Hey, sugar, little to North Carolina in there. Bitch say, had a night off to see my past. I appreciate that right there. What it do? Enjoy your night off. Enjoy your night off. Now listen, y'all, we damn near up to 100 and some people. I ain't stressing the 100 thumbs up, but you might as well. Cervical cancer rates is on the rise amongst younger women. Y'all out here want to live your best life, want to do what I want to do. I'm outside. Yeah, you sure enough feels. A lack of awareness, screening, and prevention. Say a new study has found that dog it now. Why my thing ain't scrolling? A new study has found that a percentage of women screened for cervical cancer dropped from 47 in 2019 to 41 in 2023. Among the most prevalent or the most preventable cervical cancers has been increasing. Notice they said the most preventable cancers, cervical cancers, has been increasing in women in their 30s and 40s in particular. Experts say that that this population is the least likely, you hear me? The least likely to be up to date on their screenings. Yeah, with 29% of y'all being overdue. That monkey is overdue for an oil change. A lot of y'all need an engine flush. A lot of y'all just need to listen, just go around there. You see, all this right here need to be flushed out, like with a pressure washer. Listen, y'all down bad. Listen, you're down bad. Who else telling y'all about this right here? Who else coming on the nightly news telling y'all about this right here? Look, damn it, I even got pictures for y'all. This thing, listen, you take a pressure washer, right? I'm gonna tell you how you do it. You take a pressure washer and you put the nozzle right here. You just let go, and all this stuff going boom, it gonna boom, and go inside each little ventricle. I think that's a word. Damn it, each little ventricle. Damn it, the parameter in, out, inside the tubes is gonna swish around. It's gonna come back out there. Move the nozzle and just let that thing drain. Just let that thing drain. If it need new transmission out here in these screen, I'm just trying to tell you, bitch, you skipping. Y'all monkeys out here skipping. Hold on. Cervical cancer starts in the cells of the cervix. The cervix is in you. The cervix is in you. I'm just Jesus. Oh, biology class. Which connects to the uterus and the vagina. A lot of y'all think that y'all uterus is the vagina. A lot of y'all think that a vagina is uterus. I can't with you intelligent people. He say it is slow to develop. Like y'all be slow out here. Slow meaning that you could be cylinder 2 and 3. You may be missing. Damn, your cylinder's missing out here. Quietly growing for months and even years before it's diagnosed. Before developing into cancer, it persists. It presents as abnormal cells, changes, and precancers. I think I said that wrong. I don't think that it's precancers, damn it. But it looked like pancreas, but it could be precancers. Is that not what it looked like? Is it just me? It say almost all cervical cancers are caused by human papillomavirus, HPV, the most common sexual transmitted infection in the great United States of America. Now, y'all do understand that there's only 2 ways to get it, to contract HPV. That's through hunching. That's number 1. And ain't it pills, all of that, brother? Or is HPV just sexual? My bad. The CDC estimated that more than 42 million Americans have one strain of HPV, with about 13 million people infected each year. Oh, Jesus. Y'all, oh, Jesus. Remember I was told last week, Willie, stay out of women business. I told you, I need to know about you more than you need to know about you, because you not trying to love you. You know, you say over 90% of HPV-associated cancers can be prevented with the HPV vaccination. Now, we really ain't on like the vaccination thing, but it's up to each his own. To each his own. We ain't never promoting them. You know, however, previous research has shown a sharp decline in public awareness that HPV is linked to several cancers, including cervical, oral, penile. I don't like how they say penile and anal. How many of y'all got anal cancer? I don't hear too many people gloating or talking about they got anal cancer. You know what I'm saying? They say the HPV vaccine for girls and women between the ages of 9 and 26 was approved by the CDC back in 2006. Sure enough was. Yeah. But see, in 2009 is when I first went to speaking about HPV in boys, because they had done said, okay, we're going to start to give it to boys. They say it was expanded to boys and men in 2009 to protect against anal, oral, and penile cancer. And I was like, we giving it to 9-year-olds? That's deep. The original HPV shot protected against two of the riskiest strains of the virus, responsible for 70% of cervical cancer. However, updated HPV shots now guard against 9 strains. Y'all done accumulated 9 strains of this thing. Effectively protecting patients against 90% of cervical and anal cancers, as well as most strains that cause mouth and throat cancer. Oh, Jesus. It was 2 in the beginning. Y'all done, boy, when I tell y'all that y'all done got off the porch, and it's hard to get y'all back on the porch. Shout out to I dodged the trap for the $5 super chat. He said, my first baby mama had abdominal abnormal cells, ultimately leading to complete hysterectomies. After my wife had our first baby, can't see my first child, got to be more... Oh, couldn't see my first child, got to be more careful. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that right there. For real, for real, for real. You say that you got colon colorectal cancer? No. Man, listen, man, I hope that y'all doing everything that y'all can to reverse these symptoms that's out here. Now, listen. If y'all have been told that y'all got something, let's stop believing that it's not curable. Let's don't do that right now. Everything is curable. The 334 to go Monkey Town is up in the building. What it do? Due to the changes in the vaccine, those who have been vaccinated can still experience breakthrough infections and test positive for HPV. Then I had told y'all that we don't promote the V word. To each his own. You do what you want to do. Hold on. Because I'm thinking that it's on HPV. No, I'm thinking about the first vaccine that they give to your baby is the hepatitis B. The hepatitis B, which you can only get from sex and a needle, and they get that to your newborn baby, fresh on earth. They give hepatitis B to the first thing that they give your baby when your baby is born, arrive on earth. The first thing, Hep B, only be transmitted by sex. That's hunching. Needles. That's essential products. Before your child can grow, before your child can create, what's that thing called to fight against stuff? Before your child's immune system even begins to grow. That's what's up. But anyway, vaccinated can still experience breakthrough infections. It broke through the vaccination. That's what's up. How is HPV contracted? Damn it, I said it wrong. I meant transmitted. All right, but it's transmitted skin to skin contact during sexual activities. So you can only get HPV sexually. Oral sex, anal sex, vaginal sex. Self-inflicted HPV can spread from one part of the body to another, such as from the genitals to the mouth. So if you touching your meat monkey area, and you eat like some French fry and you lick your finger, or like some chicken or something, and you suck on your finger, now you got that mouth HPV. This is why washing your hands is really, really important. Ladies, I hope that I was able to help. I'm not here to bash anyone. I'm just here to put you all up on game when y'all might be around here thinking, I ain't got time to go down there to no doctor. Oh, you got time. Oh, you got time, or your body is going to make you have time. Just saying. Okay. Oh, I thought I had a problem. Listen, if y'all just not coming on in, we only screaming in 2 different places. We is on Rumble, rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. We over there too. We is not on Twitch, and we not on Twitter. I'm trying to do something different because of Rumble was saying that I wasn't doing something that I need to do 5 hours of or something like that right there. I need to only stream on Rumble for 5 hours or something like that right there. So I'm finna go ahead on and get them about 2 or 3 days like that right there to see what type of thing that opens up for a player. You know, I'm trying to get paid from over there too. That's what's up. We also streaming live on YouTube. We right here. Y'all watching me. But if y'all watching me anywhere else like Rumble, we also on YouTube, the Willie Williams Show live channel. Bam, I need your support around here in these doggone streets. How many thumbs up do we have? Where's we at? We're really not stressing. Well, we wasn't stressing the 100, but we over 124. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate that right there. Now, that was a little, hopefully a little something educational. I hope I gave y'all something educational because I got to start doing this every day. I got to get back on at least speaking about health, at least something about health. Every show, we got to start back doing that right there because if we're not healthy, we unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no other way around that right there. If we not feeling good, we feeling bad. You know what I'm saying? If we not high, we sober. You know, if you not dead, you're alive. Or you just living. It's one of those good things right there. Listen, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this right here. Got to be more careful. I saw a little something. Oh. Let's go with a quick little update. I did not know that these turn of events was going to happen in this manner right here. But I got to grab this like this right here. Now, what was that right there? Somebody put something. I got to remove that. My pictures done got messed up. Oh, all right. There it is. And y'all stuff is sliding by me and I'm missing it. All right, got that right there. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. He say, I checked the baby. He say she washed her cat with a what? With a bidet? She washed her cat with a bidet? What is a bidet? I got to see. What's a bidet? Oh, no. No, that thing say a bitty. Did you misspell? Something? Hold up, because you might have not misspelled. What is a bitty? Oh, a bidet. Talk about I'm educated around here. Now, let me say that there again. You say, I checked the baby. She washed her monkey with a bidet. See, now that sound better. I don't know why I didn't. Damn it. I don't know why I didn't go ahead on to recognize that right there, but I didn't. Hell, listen. Don't judge me. Don't judge me till you walk a mile in my shoes. My mama black, only God can judge me. He know my heart. He's still working on me. You know what I'm saying? We don't always get it right. I know you got your degrees and you better than everybody else. And you remember every word out here in the dictionary. That's what's up. It's a bidet. It's a toilet. It's a you rinse your monkey thing. Players. Watch this. I'm going to see if y'all keep it 100. Players, do y'all use a bidet? Do you use a bidet? Have you used a bidet? Huh? Watch my daughter 12 and she's scared too because her mom didn't want her to know her siblings from me. Oh, y'all talking about something else right there. I was like, what are we talking about? The bidet? But anyway, y'all, gotta go on this. We got this little update. We got this quick little update put up on the screen. Remember the story I think this was out of Las Vegas. Yeah. This was the domestic love relationship story. I got to go on the grab this right here. This was the domestic love relationship story out of Las Vegas to where a player, little Lala, where hell, his little Lala done knocked off his daughter. And she's admitted to it. She is being held without bond. And she said a few things. Hold on. Oh, and they got audio.
The woman accused of stabbing the 3-year-old girl she was caring for told police she did it out of spite. That's according to the newly obtained arrest report. It says Marquetta Phillips had an on-again, off-again romantic...
And if y'all don't shout Marquetta Phillips out here for having her reel, you just need that thing lined up real quick. Shout it. You'll be back in the game, baby. It's nothing. Go ahead.
Marquetta Phillips had an on-again, off-again romantic relationship with the child's father. She was watching 3-year-old Journey while he was at work. Police say he came home to find Phillips covered in blood and Journey unresponsive in the bedroom.
That man was working, doing what a father's supposed to be out here doing, fathering and taking care of his baby. But go ahead.
Police say there were letters in the hallway leading into the bedroom, including a note that said, "Now we both have nothing." Phillips later admitted to killing the toddler, according to police, saying she snapped and did it to get back at the child's father.
She say she snapped and did it to get back at the father. Why would she be trying to get back at the father when the father is having her right at that moment watch the child and care for the child? What do you mean get back at him? So y'all got to be at least together, or he just trusted you to go ahead on and watch the baby at his crib because after he came back home is what they said. Go ahead.
Oh, this was not her first run-in with the law. New 911 audio sheds new light on the incident that led to Phillips being placed on a 72-hour mental health crisis hold. It's a process used if someone is suspected of being a danger to themselves or others.
That's a Baker Act, right?
But she pretty much have these psychotic, like these breakdowns, and her body moves everywhere. You know, she's saying, I'm okay, but I'm just concerned.
Is she diagnosed with any mental illnesses?
I'm sorry?
Is she diagnosed with any mental illnesses?
I believe so.
Do you know what she has?
Okay. No. You need help. I'm making sure you're okay.
Phillips was in court this morning for the deadly stabbing. She's being held without bail. Her legal team waived a 15-day preliminary hearing, and she's expected back in court.
So, they want us to be kind of sympathetic. Oh, she was dealing with mental health issues. I don't believe that. Listen, I don't believe that right now. She said, I snapped to get back at him. And now we're going to use, because there was a previous incident to where it was a phone call saying, well, do she have mental illnesses? Now, why is they even well, I guess they have to ask that question now, but y'all got to stop saying yeah. Y'all got to stop saying yes, she has a mental illness. But notice the phone caller lady, which is the 911 lady, she had asked, well, what was her diagnosis or something, but he didn't hear it at the time. And listen, y'all stop telling people that your little la-la or whoever got a mental problem and you do not know their diagnostics. You do not know what they have been diagnosed with. We got to stop giving that excuse out here in these doggone streets. She gonna say, oh, I snapped to get back to, but now I got a mental health problem? Shit. Watch this. He said that her body would just be moving around. Watch this.
But she's pretty much have these psychotic, like these breakdowns, and her body moves everywhere.
Like these breakdowns, and her body moves everywhere. Let me explain something to you, good people. Watch this. Have y'all ever heard a case of somebody having a mental problem, a mental health problem, and they had a breakdowns and their body move everywhere and they're by themselves? Have y'all ever heard of that right there happening? They had a breakdowns and their body just be moving everywhere like a psychotic break, and they just go crazy while they by themselves with no audience. Have y'all ever saw that before? Have y'all ever even heard of that before?
You know, she's saying, I'm okay.
Explain something to you. Yeah, you keep having these psychotic breaks because you keep giving it attention is actually feeding the hunger inside of the person. I'm trying to help.
Hey, but I just
listen. Whenever somebody is around you is having seizures and shit, breakdowns, and their body's just moving, I'm gonna need you just go ahead on and leave. Just go ahead on and walk on off. 9 times out of 10, they gonna stop. There's no audience. There's literally no audience. It is kind of like when we used to hear about people being possessed with demons and all that fly stuff. Have you ever heard of them people being possessed with demons and acting out and behaving in a way when there's no audience? You ain't never heard of that right there, huh? So this kind of telling us that the mental health And the demonic person needs an audience to carry on in their mental health problem. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He said it sounds like the Holy Ghost. She probably was in the spirit.
I'm sorry. I'm
Is
making
she
sure.
diagnosed with any mental illnesses?
I'm sorry.
Is she diagnosed with any mental illnesses?
I believe so.
He said, I believe so. We got to stop that because this shit used to bouncing around and you being sympathetic to listen. You couldn't be in my goddamn house and you keep. What do you mean she keep having these breakdowns and and like her body be moving and shit. Boy, I was raised with a mom and a daddy. And who? You done scared the hell out of me. See, y'all in Vegas. I'm in Florida. You go to spazzing out and all that shit right there and your body just moving. Your body moving and you not moving. You gotta get the hell on from around me. No, this shit sound like a setup to me. I promise you, you might fall and bust the side of your head. Now you're bleeding everywhere. You might get on the phone, call the police. He done hit me. Oh no, you got to go. You got to get on from around. Listen a little bit. If you can't control you and the woman inside of you, you got to get on from around me. You got to go, sugar.
Do you know what she has?
Okay, no.
She say, you know what she have? She had a problem. Hell, she gonna need an Uber.
No, you need help. I'm making sure you're okay.
Phillips was in court this morning for the deadly stabbing. She's being held without bail. Her legal team waived a 15-day preliminary hearing, and she's expected back in court.
That's a good question right there. So I'm wondering, the phone call, was it the baby daddy? Well, was it her boyfriend who was the father of the 3-year-old? And if it was, you just pointed out a good thing. And he left his baby with her. Sometimes you just ain't got nobody to watch your children. You gotta leave him with this bitch who body be moving but she ain't moving. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do what we gotta do sometimes with these children, right? I don't understand, man. But I promise you, somebody her good. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much on you. If she listen. We think a lot of things is cute. We think things. Listen, players. Am I right or wrong? When we get jumped on, when these babies go to showing that they love us, we think it's cute. When she go to busting out the windows and shit, yeah, we screaming and we saying, "Oh, I know good as hell where you ain't bust out my windows and shit." That shit is a turn on. I'm just trying to tell you something. It's a turn on. It's a turn on. So when she's spazzing out and having breakdowns and her body moving and she not moving, I don't know how that happened, but her body moving and she not moving, that shit is a turn on because we feel like it be crazy about me. And I guess she showed him. She was really crazy about your baby too. Say she was watching too much Dexter. Wow, I say Willie ain't no protecting him. I'm just trying to think because listen. We deal with chicks who we would assume you wouldn't leave your baby with because this bitch be snapping. But we look at it as the broad will snap on me, but she ain't gonna do nothing to my baby though. You know, it's kind of like how women be thinking about the man who that they choose to be with. Yeah. He be fighting me and showing that he love me, putting me in headlocks and punching me and shooting at me and shit. But he ain't gonna do nothing to my babies, though. That's how we be thinking, though. You know, because we feel like that person love us. Yeah. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Oh, yeah. Bam. It's 7:36. 7:36 past the hour. Y'all, we also streaming live on rumble.com, the Willie Show. Thank y'all for already being over there. And if you is over there, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and the share button. Need more people around now. We have 200 people in the building over here in the YouTube screen. Can we get some more? We need a lot more. We need a lot more on this slow moving Monday. I'm trying to give it to y'all. As it came to me. As it came to me out here in the doggone street. We got a sad story out of Florida. My state, stand your ground state. But you go home state. Please don't run up. We're in Fifth Eye Life State. For real though. We have a loving mother. They're calling her a loving mother. A TSA agent. It's been shot dead. She been shot dead. And a family IDs a girl left in a coma because it was a triple shooting. 3 people got hurt. Hell, 3 people got shot. I think only the mother died. This is all. And it just happened today, if I'm not mistaken, in Northwest Miami-Dade. Here we go.
And right now we have new details after a triple shooting over the weekend in Northeast Miami-Dade.
A mother was killed and 2 children critically injured after the SUV they were in was riddled with bullets. Local 10's Michaela Hightower is live in Miami with family reaction. Michaela.
Christy and Annalise, we do have a positive update from the family on 11-year-old Reagan Bowens. The family telling us after she was in a coma, she did wake up last night. Her eyes were open and she was nodding her head. The really sad part about all of this, though, is that Reagan has no idea that her mom did not survive the shooting.
Hearts are heavy for one family after a violent shooting claimed the life of a loved one and left their 11-year-old relative critically hospitalized.
Well, I don't think words can describe how I feel. I can tell you they ripped my heart out.
It's all Fannie Marshall feels right now. Her 36-year-old daughter, Desiree Brown, was gunned down over the weekend. Her young granddaughter, Reagan Bowens, has been fighting for her life, undergoing multiple surgeries, and at one point in a coma. A 12-year-old boy who hasn't been named has also been hospitalized. According to Miami-Dade deputies, the family of 3 were sitting in this black SUV Saturday around 1 a.m. when investigators say several gunmen shot at the car that was left riddled in bullets. Neighbors say they heard those moments.
Como boom, 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 boom.
It happened in the Biscayne Gardens area of Miami-Dade County at the intersection of Northeast 141st Street and Northeast 2nd Court. Local 10 learned Brown worked as a TSA agent and was awarded Employee of the Month October 2023.
Shout out Al for having her real. I want to say that right there. You say, Willie, I almost got caught. I almost got caught slipping. Yeah. I almost said them hots, but I ain't going to say it.
It was for helping a lightheaded traveler. She was interviewed by Miami International Airport at the time.
I think it's good to be nice. Sometimes you can ask, people if they're okay or not, and try to encourage everybody to do the same.
Brown shared 2 children with Reagan Bowen's father. He declined to speak with us as he says his full focus is on Reagan right now, but he shared this photo of her taken hours before the shooting.
Shout out for having her real too. She had a whole dad out here.
The family telling us Bowens is a 6th grader at Arthur and Polly Mae's Conservatory of the Arts, adding she loves to dance and sharing this video. The family is now pleading with someone to come forward with any information on suspects. Deputies say they believe 2 shooters were involved.
If anybody know anything, hear anything, seen anything, whatever it is, contact the police department.
Reagan's father also telling us in our text thread that Reagan is a light and that she was always checking up on her father, always affectionate, even sharing that while she was at school, she would text her father asking if he was okay, just to check up on him. He is devastated, and again, he says his focus right now is on his daughter's recovery.
Boy, that's deep. That's deep. Boy, you tight with your daughter like that right there, man, and it's touch and go. It's touch and go right now. And I can't wait until we get more information, because if they're saying that it was 2 shooters done slid up to shoot up an SUV, shoot up her SUV, they ain't telling us everything yet.
Triple shooting in Northeast Miami-Dade. The search is now on for the person who opened fire on an SUV, killing 1 woman and leaving 2 children in critical condition. Local 10's Roy Ramos joining us live outside of the hospital where they are fighting for their lives. Roy.
And unfortunately, those 2 children do remain here in the hospital. I just got a chance to speak to the grandmother of one of them, who tells me this 11-year-old little girl was able to open her eyes last night and nod her head, but she still has no idea that her mother has lost her life.
Wow.
I don't think words can describe how I feel. I can tell you they ripped my heart out.
Fannie Marshall heartbroken after learning a violent shooting claimed the life of her daughter and critically injured 2 children.
That is crazy. You was out. You was in a little coma. Now you done woke up. You don't even know that your old girl gone. You do not know that your mama is gone. Here, you probably don't even remember what happened. You know what I'm saying? They got to be deep right there.
The gunfire ringing out outside of 36-year-old Desiree Brown's Northeast Miami-Dade home Saturday.
So they was in the car at her home.
Investigators said it was just after 1 in the morning. Brown was in this black SUV with her daughter and boyfriend's son when multiple gunmen opened fire, riddling that vehicle with more than 24 bullets.
She was in the car with her daughter and her boyfriend's son. Could they have been after the boyfriend?
Boom, 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 boom.
Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office said their deputies responded to the area of Northeast 141st Street and 2nd Court in Biscayne Gardens to find Brown, her 11-year-old daughter Reagan Bowens, and 12-year-old Gerald Thompson shot. The children rushed to the hospital where they're now being treated for serious injuries.
At 1 in the morning? Well, it was on the weekend.
Brown worked as a TSA agent and was awarded Employee of the Month in 2023 for helping a traveler not feeling well.
Sometimes you can ask, people if they're okay or not, and you try to encourage everybody to do the same.
Reagan's father we spoke with off camera tells us his focus now is on Reagan's recovery.
See, I don't know if Reagan's daddy, well, no, it couldn't have been Reagan's daddy who house she was over, or no. Reagan's boyfriend, the boy who was in the car was Reagan's boyfriend's son, so this is not her daddy. No. Damn it, I just confused every doggone thing. So her daddy is not the boy who was inside the car. So that wasn't her boyfriend, whose son it was inside the car. Got it. Bam. This another love. This another somebody in her life. Got it. Go ahead.
Sharing how the 6th grader at Arthur and Polly Mae's Conservatory loves to dance. Gerald, a 7th grader at West Homestead K-8, undergoing 5 hours of surgery.
West Homestead K-8, and they way up in Northwest Miami-Dade. He go to West Homestead. West Homestead is in Homestead. In case y'all don't know, I'm from Dade County. Bitch, I'm from Goose. I'm from Goose, Dade County. Homestead is 10 miles south of Goose. Northwest Miami-Dade, 1st Street and all that shit right there, that's way north. But she at the boyfriend house with his son, but he go to school down. I'm going to leave it alone. Go ahead.
A 7th grader at West Homestead K-8 undergoing 5 hours of surgery, but now alert, working to recover as the search is on for who opened fire on the mother and 2 children.
Oh, I got it, because she was at her place was up in the northwest section. Got it.
And we have been in contact with the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office, who says they are still working to find out what led up to this shooting. Meanwhile, if you have any information that could help those investigators find the people responsible, you're urged to contact Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers. That number, 30...
You got it right there. You say, Willie, you got it confused. It says she was in her car with her boyfriend's son and her daughter. The son is the son of the boyfriend. I got that right there, right. But now, I'm thinking about what... So she's still up in the northwest section. So the son could stay down in the homestead with his old girl. All right, bam. I don't know what the hell I was just thinking. Yeah, the father don't have to stay down south. The father could actually live up north with her. Maybe he was in the house when, they had ran on out and went to shoot that thing up. Got to be more careful. You say you never go to Homestead. That shit done changed now. That shit done changed ever since they shut down Scott Projects and all that fly shit right there. Oh, no. But this is like a sad story. A good mama out there working for TSA. And listen. Now, if y'all know something, say something. Turn somebody in on any dog on the street. I don't know if there is an award, but call Crime Stoppers first. Call Crime Stoppers first. Ask, is there an award so you can get paid for the information that you know? Because information, a lot of times, it really shouldn't be free. Information, it shouldn't be free a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we give away too much information. And damn it, everybody else getting paid for them. Everybody else getting paid for their information. You should get paid for your information too. Bam, we got a domestic love relationship. Oh, we got to, and y'all, it keep getting younger and younger. It keep getting younger and younger. Ladies, this y'all year. Ladies, it's y'all year. Trying to tell you. The double the deaths. Mm-hmm. You say don't miss it? Wait. You busted something to the other. Oh, you say the super chat. Damn it, I missed the super chat. Oh, shout out to VA Fresh for the $5 super chat. You say I missed too many episodes. Pastor Willie say, don't tell the ushers to close the door like Marvin Sapp say. Here's my offering. You are the new black media. I appreciate that right there. Oh, listen, I meant to do Marvin Sapp on the doggone weekend, but I had done got tied up when I had done told y'all that I was thinking about doing the show on the weekend. I saw Marvin. I still got to do something about that right there. Marvin Wild out here. Maybe I need to do something like that right there. Maybe I can get that paper like that right there. Oh, and for those of you who was not paying attention, inside of the comment sections on YouTube, I have also put the GoFundMe link up. I've also put the GoFundMe link up on Rumble, rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. We have a GoFundMe. We're still trying to rebuild. And I changed my picture, y'all. I changed my profile picture. Maybe my profile picture can start to touch hearts and stuff out here in these streets. So at least go to it. At least go to like the GoFundMe so y'all can see what I changed the picture to. Maybe it'll touch y'all hearts, something like that right there. Cause we down bad. My mental is down bad ever since they killed it. The number 3 channel out here in these streets, you know. So y'all at least go around there and look at it. Yeah, no. Just go ahead on and check that out. The link is at the top. It's hovering at the top right here. We got a domestic love situation. Let me go ahead on and grab it like this right here. Pop that, do that, slide that. Bam. This thing said, oh, got to be more careful. Yeah, hold on. Why my thing ain't? I'm trying to click the doggone thing. Oh, all right. Bam. We got one. We got a domestic love situation that I guess it'll kind of be like a parent's worst nightmare or something like that right there. But the parents of a 16-year-old girl, body found dead, say she was murdered by her ex-boyfriend. Her ex-boyfriend knocked off with 16 years old.
The father of a murdered 16-year-old girl in Hernando County are in shock and grieving tonight after they say Abriella Elliott was killed by her ex-boyfriend. This is Nightside. I'm Dave Wagner. Abriella was found dead yesterday in a nature preserve near her home, where the sheriff says she snuck out to meet the boy, now charged with first-degree murder.
She snuck outside? You mean when she was supposed to be inside the house? She snuck out? Go ahead.
10 Tampa-based Chris Hurst spoke briefly with her parents tonight, who say she just celebrated her sweet 16.
It was about 100 yards behind me, inside Cypress Lakes Preserve, where Sheriff Al Nienhuis says the girl was lured and then killed by that 16-year-old suspect.
What do you mean lured if she snuck out to meet her ex-boyfriend? You say she looked 32.
We could tell pretty quickly that there was a lot of passion and a lot of violence involved.
That's how the sheriff describes the final moments for Abriella Elliott, murdered 2 weeks after her 16th birthday.
It was an altercation with an edged weapon. I will tell you that it was nothing short of very violent. I will tell you that.
Her parents tell me the boy accused is Abriella's ex-boyfriend and that they broke up about 6 months ago.
Right now, we don't necessarily have any information that anybody else was involved, but we're certainly not eliminating that fact as a possibility.
We aren't naming the boy until he's charged as an adult, which the sheriff says is very likely. He's facing a first-degree murder charge.
Right, she went willingly. I don't understand, but go ahead.
Yeah,
she was coerced by her ex-boyfriend.
Only history, somewhat significant for this particular individual, is a battery arrest last year.
Abriella left her home after midnight Thursday morning.
Oh, she's a little cutie. Oh.
Body found about 8 hours later. Neighbors putting flowers at the entrance in her memory.
Just a waste of life, you know, for the young man as well, and especially for the young girl. Two lives wasted away.
As detectives were processing the scene, we're told a passerby came to them and said that it might be Abriella's body. That kicked off a 24-hour investigation, ending this morning with the suspect telling investigators enough for them to charge him with murder. In Hernando County, Chris Hurst, 10 Tampa Bay.
And Abriella's parents understandably didn't have money set aside for a funeral, so they've set up an online fundraiser. We have that information on 10tampabay.com.
Did y'all see? Did y'all hear how he promoted that GoFundMe? I've never heard them use words like that for dog you people.
Hernando County, Chris Hurst, 10 Tampa Bay.
And Abriella's parents understandably didn't have money set aside.
Understandably. The parents understandably didn't have money. Why? Why is this understandable? That you ain't got life insurance for your 16-year-old. Why you don't have life insurance for your child? It's the same thing that I talk about with everybody else. Black folk, white folk, Hispanic folk, brown folks, paper bag, brown folks, lighter skinned, red folk, all folk. What do you mean you don't have life insurance? Got to be more careful. Well, we got to go ahead on and see how much they need. Well, I don't know. I didn't know that they was trying to look for a little bit, or that they needed some assistance. Hold on, did I find it? Bitch, I got to go fund me right there. Oh, all right. That cute right there. If y'all would like to help out the family, please go to GoFundMe, GoFundMe.com. Help us lay Abriella to rest with love. They only needed 10 stacks. They got 10, 6, 5, 2 out here in these doggone streets. Got to be more careful. Our daughter, Abriella Faye, was tragically taken from us on March the 22nd. She was murdered, and she was a big sister, daughter, a cousin, her granddaughter. She was loved by every person that met her. She was always smiling and singing and acting goofy. She had so much life ahead of her. We said this GoFundMe. We said that it ain't my fault. It ain't a punctuation, no way. Woo! Smiling and singing and acting goofy. She had so much life ahead of her. We said this GoFundMe page up in honor of her so we can bury her properly, so anything will help. Please, thank you so much. Millions times over and over again, thank you. You could send money through here, or I also have a Cash App. $. Y'all know how I go from there on. That's what's up. They had one period. One period is after you. That ain't my fault. Hey, listen, it ain't a comma. It ain't a comma. It's nothing. You say, Willie Lee read like Jess Hilarious on the Breakfast Club. No, listen. This is why I put it up on the thing so y'all can see it. There's not a comma. There's not the first. This is the only period. The only period is after thank you. That's the only period. I ain't picking at people. It's kind of making me look bad. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to point out where the problem is. I'm having a bad day or something like that right there. You know, because when it's me, I put the blame on me. It is one period in the whole paragraph. This a run-on sentence, right? It's a run-on sentence. But if y'all would like to help out the family, man, y'all go on around there. Listen, they said that she was lured, and I had to go ahead and look up lured again. Tempt a person or animal to do something or to go somewhere, especially by offering some form of reward. So they use the word lured. You have to be offering some type of reward. How do they know that he offered her a reward for her coming out? Unless they got text messages and they have read the texts. If there was text messages. And what could your ex-boyfriend after 6 months have to award you with. And have to award you with something so good that you will sneak out. Think about it. Award you something so good that you will leave your house. You will run outside. And this is why I am trying to point out, maybe back in the days, arranged marriages was a good thing. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. So listen to all of you beautiful babies out here. It don't matter your age. It don't matter your age. We don't care nothing about your age. We will remove you from earth. I want y'all to understand this right here. You will be removed from earth for playing. I don't know what she did, but damn it, she did something. She's not alive. I want y'all to understand. You do not become unalive unless you had done did something. I know you don't want to think that, but Willie, what about little babies? They did something. I know. And say it's not you, Willie, the originator's bad English fault. That's a fact. It wasn't me that time. I had some very, very confusing times, but that time it wasn't me. You know, I take blame when blame is deserved to be taken. You know, but all right. I think it's out of Oklahoma. I think we got to go on around here to Oklahoma. Y'all, we also streaming live on Rumble, rumble.com, the Willie Williams Show. Thank y'all. And please go ahead on and make up a profile when y'all go around there to Rumble, because you never know when we just might be on Rumble. We just might be on Rumble, and now you have not made you a profile, and you don't know how to get around there to Rumble. You don't know how Rumble work because you so stuck on YT. It's a bad thing to be stuck in one spot. And give yourself a pat on the back, boy. Y'all done made it over 200 by 7:59. That's what I'm talking about, boy. We looking good around here. We looking good. We only been up in this thing for a good little hour. That's what I'm talking about. We have a family. Let's go on and talk about this mother of 6. I just had done said that maybe it was a good thing back in the days with arranged marriages. Maybe it was. Listen, I wasn't alive back then. I don't know like the ins and the outs of back then. I don't really know. But I don't know if it was technically better back then. As far as picking spouses and stuff. Maybe. I don't know. Hold on, I'm trying to click on this thing real quick. Bam. Now, why is my thing not saying, because I'm finna show y'all a story. I got a story, and it'd be like, I keep talking about it. And it seems like you lovely ladies just, again, thinking for yourselves, doing what you want to do. You know best because you is a mother. You know best, you grown, you pay your own bills, you got your own car. You buy your own outfits and stuff. You buy your own red bottoms. Go to the grocery store. You spend your own stamps. We have a mother of 6 who has been murdered by her husband. Somebody she got a hold of matrimony with. My condolences. Like I always say. They say now the family of the mother of 6 finally gets justice. That's what they say. She get justice. But I'll just damn it, y'all got to pay attention to the decisions that has been made.
In court today, as a man guilty of murdering his wife in front of her children 5 years ago learned his fate.
Man found guilty of murdering his wife in front of her children. That means none of the 6 is his children. What? None of the 6 is his children. Got it. Bam. What type of man do y'all think would marry a mother of 6? Like the 6 children was there before him. What type of man would sign up for that? What do y'all think? A man with like a degree or something like that? Right there? Hell, a man with a trade, a business owner, a rich man, a six-figure man. Now, maybe sort of like a politician or something, right? No. Oh, you say a simp, a felon, an ex-con. Let the story keep going then. Go ahead.
For Spencer Humphrey was the only reporter in court today as Geneva Opperman's family spoke about all they've lost.
Shot that baby out for having her real. I have not seen this. Looked like a little Jerry curl. I swear for God, it looked like a little. Was it like a Jerry curl or like a leisure curl? It was one of them doggone curl. But she got a big tattoo across the chest. We ain't really tripping like that right there. Shh. Like a little cute little woman right there. Go ahead though.
Spencer.
Yeah, guys, that man is Kendreen Jordan. He pleaded guilty today to murdering his wife, Geneva, in 2020. A judge sentencing him to life without parole.
You say a Harvard scholar would have married her. Go ahead.
Geneva was a mom of 6 kids and a tight-knit family who tell me nothing can fill the gap Geneva leaves behind. This day is not an easy one.
We think
and that's her with no makeup.
about it every day, cry every night.
It can't be easy.
And they're broken. We're all broken.
Not to face a person who took so much.
My stomach was in knots, even hearing his name.
But Geneva Opperman's mother, siblings, cousins, aunts, uncles, and children did it anyway.
She was my gift. She's still my gift. And
oh, that's her mama. Okay.
the gift that is continuing on are my grandchildren.
Shout out for having a real.
It's back in March 2020 when Geneva's husband, Kendreen Jordan.
This is Kendreen. This is Kendreen right there. Shot a player out for
20 when Geneva's husband.
Shot a player out for having that big ass tattoo on his face. And tattoo on his neck. I ain't saying people tattoos on their face and necks is bad people. But had a big old tattoo on his face. Y'all know what that mean, right? But go ahead.
Kendreen Jordan killed Geneva inside their Oklahoma City home. A culmination of months of domestic abuse.
Here's another problem. You got 6 kids living in an apartment. Go ahead.
3 of Geneva's 6 young children were home, forced to witness evil no child, no human ever should.
She was a good person, and she always kept a smile on her face no matter what happened.
Kendreen went on the run, later being arrested in Texas, charged with first-degree murder. The road to justice has been long.
5 long years, still have not wrapped my head around it.
But that...
Can I ask y'all a question? Like, to get a tattoo behind your ear, though, is that like sexual or something like that? I don't, why would I have a tattoo behind my ear, though? I'm different.
Wrap my head around it.
But that road finally came to an end Tuesday.
But today we did get some justice.
Kendreen, who initially pleaded not guilty, changed his plea to guilty. All part of a plea deal. A judge sentenced him to life without the possibility of parole.
Oh yeah, his name is Kendreen. Oh my God, his mama named him Kendreen. And that hairline is of an immigrant descent.
So glad he will never walk free. It has been 5 long years of agony, and now we have some closure.
But that wasn't before Geneva's family got to speak. Through tears, they stood resilient as they told Kendreen exactly what he stole from them. Her 13-year-old son, incredibly composed, speaking so eloquently as he told the judge exactly what horror he and his siblings witnessed, recalling the moment he realized he'd never talk to his mom again.
She meant everything. Like, even if she didn't have money for herself, she would do anything for us.
This is why you should not have 6 children. Your children should never say, if my mama didn't have money for herself, she would give you some money. Or she'll give you and don't worry about herself. I don't. Oh, you say, but Willie, he's cute though. Well, yeah.
Kendreen spoke too, saying he's sorry, that he hates and can never forgive himself, even appearing to tear up at times.
Rolled my eyes.
This family not buying it.
No. The fake tears.
And this is why I keep trying to tell y'all, when you don't show, well, when you do show remorse and some type of, you know, some feelings behind what you allegedly did and or what you say that you had done did, the family not buying that. The family don't buy the you looking for remorse. The family don't give a damn about it. I told you. I've been trying to tell y'all for the longest. When y'all show that y'all got remorse, they walk all over that shit. But then y'all be surprised when people don't show remorse. Like, oh my God, he didn't show any remorse. He has no soul. He has no, because y'all want to be able to trample on somebody's remorse. He had tears in his eyes. They didn't even believe it. What if those tears was real tears? It's been 5 years. Y'all know we get over stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it was his wife. You know?
The fake tears.
As guards whisked him away, we asked Kendrine if he had anything more to say. His lawyers quickly shut that down.
Mr. Jordan, is there anything you want to tell us? No, thank you.
And there are plenty of other unanswered questions that will forever haunt this family.
So ain't now one of y'all gonna try to steal him or nothing? Ain't now one of y'all just gonna get a quick assault charge? Listen. They walked the killer right past y'all to where at least one of y'all could have got a quick lean in on them real. Oh, but it was just women out there.
Mr. Jordan, is there anything you want to tell us? No, thank you.
And there are plenty of other unanswered questions that will
nope, that's a woman.
Forever haunt this family.
Oh, so those all women. Oh, I thought it was dudes out there.
Why did you take these kids' mother from them? She was a beautiful soul. She did everything that she could do for you, and it still wasn't enough.
She did everything she could do for you. So more bad decisions. Now, I'm not here to jump on that baby, climbing that baby, because I can't hurt that baby. That baby's not on earth no more. She's not on earth, and she's been off earth for 5 years. So my words can't do nothing. I'm trying to help y'all out that's still living. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. He say he gonna hunt your guard and repeat the process. Listen. You know that there's some guards in there who think that he's super handsome. You know what I'm saying? He handsome and stuff. He got little tattoos on, so he look like he from the streets. He in there 3 hots in the car, skin looking good. He got the best medical and dental. Yeah, one of them girls gonna fall in love with a player.
Try not to dwell on it.
But we just have to lean on the Lord and look to his guidance.
After all, it's already not an easy day.
There's no looking back now, just moving forward.
But then again, when has it ever been easy to make sense of the senseless?
Collect moments, not things. When someone breaks our wings, we continue to fly. Women are angels.
What? I like what you were going with it. I was like, oh my God, this is beautiful.
When someone breaks our wings,
You saying no one got teeth. Oh, you talking about the family.
we continue to fly. Women are angels.
When someone breaks our wings, we continue to fly. She said women are angels. Women are angels. So, what are men? Women are angels. Yeah, just women are angels. I guess. Just women.
And Geneva's family say they want her death to send a message that domestic violence in any form is never acceptable. They want
That's not true.
To encourage.
That's not never gonna be true. That's not gonna never be true. I think I said that right.
People to leave and get help at the first sign of domestic violence.
You ladies can't leave y'all man because another woman gonna get y'all man. Don't be listening to these goddamn people. Don't leave your man because of domestic love issue. Another woman gonna get your man, and then you're gonna be fighting that bitch to show how much you love him. I'm trying to help.
Leave and get help at the first sign of domestic violence before it may tragically become too late.
Before it tragically become too late. Yeah, but they chose demons to pee in them. Facts. This is why I say decisions. That girl, and I kept pointing out, she was cute with no makeup. This is with no makeup. Hold on, I can scroll. The reason I'm saying it, he had this tattoo before he got with her. He had that tattoo on his face and the tattoo on his neck before he got with her. I can almost guarantee that right there. But I'm gonna say it like this, ladies. I'm gonna say it like this right here. If you have a lot of kids, you is a poor decision maker. Can we just keep it 100? I'm gonna say it like this. If you got more than 3 kids, it depends on the age though. Age, like if you're in your 20s with 3 kids, poor decision making. 4 kids. A woman with 4 kids, a single mother with 4 kids in their 30s has poor decision making. A woman with 6 kids is poor decision making. I don't give a damn if you in your 20s. I don't care if you in your 30s. That's poor decision making. That boy say even if she didn't have no money. Hold on. I don't want to mess his words up.
Even if she didn't have money for herself, she would do anything for us.
Sad a player lost his old girl. Even if she didn't have money for herself, she'll do anything for her children. I just want to tell y'all this. I already said it. If your children have to ever say that, you have poor decision making. You did not plan on having children. You didn't put a plan in place. That means your decision making is horrible. Say no, Willie, that's a generation curse. That's a generational curse. Say keep a calendar or take a pill, but what do I know? Right. He said, I'm a woman. I would never date a man with 6 children. Listen, there's women with 4, 5 children won't date a man with 1 child. They be out here on the internet. I am looking for a man with no children. How many children you got? 5. What, man? Although you have a preference, I do understand. So you want what you want. I got it, but then we get mad when the man with no children don't want to date a woman with 4 or 5 children. This is just crazy. I don't. You say, Willie, stop. The word bastard has no meaning these days. Facts. This is a shame that them children lost their mama because of her decision making. I hope the children get a chance to see this in the future and learn about decision making. But I hope that they learn about decision making way before they even come across anything that I done said out here in these streets. You say ain't 6 kids in the 3-bedroom or 5 hazard. It could be. It probably is. It probably is. The mother says she did everything to help him, which was the husband. That means he was down bad. Again, I'm pretty sure he didn't. I wonder if he had a degree. I wonder if he graduated from Harvard, if he had some trades, if he was a business owner, stuff like that. Big ass tattoo on his neck and one on his face. I wonder where his employment was at. Maybe he a doctor. I could just be judging. Maybe I just need to stop judging. I just need to stop judging out here. Get that down the screen real quick. Move that right there. We got a real little player right here. But we gonna do another update. We got to do We got to do this update. If y'all just not coming on in, man, we also streaming live on Rumble, rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. We need some more thumbs up around here. Can we get a thumbs up over 300 on this wonderful Monday, y'all? It is Monday. We're slow moving. Y'all tell somebody about to play. If you're new around here, subscribe. Hit the bell, the link thing, the ding-a-ling-a-ling. So when the player go live, at least if they sending out the notifications, that you can receive the notifications. I really would appreciate that right there. We have another domestic love relationship. Tell you, boy, I'm bringing it to y'all. It ain't gonna never fail. I would never run out of footage. I would never run out of stories, because we have this thing in life called love. We be loving one another. It's just back in my day, there was not as nearly as domestic love, killings, murders. Back in my day, we didn't kill and murder one another, so maybe we won that in love. But when I tell y'all is not playing, y'all showing how much y'all love somebody way more than we did back in the day. You couldn't even hear, or like you didn't even hear of a man killing his wife, a husband killing a wife, a boyfriend killing his little la-la, a girlfriend killing a player out here. You didn't hit it. Now, we always heard about domestic love situations, now showing that you love somebody, but to remove somebody off earth, that was rare. Now it's a couple times a day. It's more than one time a day out in the street. Listen, there's a domestic love center in every city, man. It done expanded. Back in my day, they didn't have multiple centers. They didn't have multiple outreach programs and shit. They didn't even have domestic love awareness. I want y'all to think about that. There was no domestic love awareness platforms or pamphlets or posters or billboards or none of that fly shit when we were coming up. Just saying. Got an update. We going on back around here to Alabama State. Remember we did a story last week, the Alabama State student who ended up dead, and we didn't know why. Well, the friend who she was in the car with said that she had done removed herself from earth. The mama say, oh, she would have never put her hands on a gun. That's what the mama had done said. Well, we got an update with this beautiful baby here. The boyfriend has been charging her murder. Here we go.
An Atlanta family is speaking publicly for the first time following the arrest of a young man who they say betrayed their trust.
Deputies have now charged the boyfriend of Janiah Grimes with the murder of the Atlanta student who went off to college in Alabama. Fox 5's Kevin Stewart is live in Atlanta with the update.
You know what's crazy? Because when we did the story, they had done told us that she was with her friend girl, and her friend girl say that she shot herself.
Kevin?
Courtney and Russ, we are live here at Antioch Baptist Church North. This is where Grimes' funeral will be held this weekend. The family is still putting the final touches on it. And I'm trying to process what happened.
Strawberry.
She had big dreams.
Janiah Grimes' loved ones cannot believe she's gone. Shot to death while away at college just over a week ago. Her boyfriend told deputies it was a suicide.
Oh, so the boyfriend said it was a suicide. I thought that she was in the car with her friend girl.
Son's father.
Oh, bag it up. Her baby daddy?
Her son's father. He was the one who said that, she done this to herself, and nobody believed him.
Shout out for having her real.
In the end, neither did investigators. Rogers B.B. McLeod, the boyfriend, is now accused of murdering the mother of his young child.
BB.
I cried. Because my baby, she didn't deserve that. I mean, this is somebody that she loved.
And shout out for having her real.
When he came here, my family treated him like he was our family.
The couple met at Alabama State University and had dated for about 2 years. She was a dancer, and he, at the time, played football before leaving school before the 2024 season. Grimes says her daughter was about to break up with McLeod.
Didn't I have done told y'all about this little breaking up shit? Y'all gotta stop separating and dividing before y'all leaving Herb. Go ahead.
A few weeks ago, she found something in his phone, and he got mad, and he broke her iPad, he broke her phone, he tried to break her TV.
Grimes says she just picked up her grandchild, Rogers III, from the suspect's family this weekend, a child who will never see his mother again. It is with that in mind she shares this heartfelt advice.
Anytime something's going on in your relationship that's not right, share it with someone. Don't hold back.
Keep that shit to yourself. Let me explain something to y'all. Keep it to yourself, because one thing about it, when y'all go to telling people about y'all doggone relationship, you're not going to take nobody else's advice when they telling you. If they tell you, girl, you need to go ahead on and leave him. We don't listen. We don't care about that. And listen, when we is venting about our relationship, all we doing is venting. Remember that. We not looking for you to tell me, girl, you should leave, girl. I won't put up with that right there. No. This is why people don't talk to y'all. Because they just want to listen in the ear. Go ahead.
The family has set up a GoFundMe to help with funeral expenses and raising little Rogers III. Reporting live in downtown Atlanta, Kevin Stewart, Fox 5.
Family set up a GoFundMe to raise funds for funeral expenses and for little Roger III. Poor decision making. She had a baby while she was in school, and remember, she wanted to be, I think they said, I'm an FBI agent, if I'm not mistaken. It's an FBI agent, but she was in school while she got impregnated and produced a doggone child. She had to leave school because then she had to go back to school to complete her dream. It's always completing a dream after you produce a child. It's always, I want to get my education after I produce a child. Why y'all just don't produce a damn child to get an education and, follow your dreams? You don't have to have that one that you pregnant with. Remember, your body, your baby. You can wait until like the 15th one that you pregnant with. You ain't got to always have the ones that pop up. Right? Isn't that why y'all be screaming, my body, my baby? Isn't that why y'all hate Trump? Because y'all think he took abortion away? A lot of y'all hate Trump and refuse to get a damn abortion anyway. But no, listen. So they got to go fund me. So they got to go fund me out here. It's good, mama. Got a real good. Hold on. Now, why my thing ain't working? Got a whole GoFundMe out here. Hold on. I'm trying to click it right. I thought I had it right. Now, why? Hold on. Bam. There it is. I got it up. There it is. Right there. If y'all would like to help out the family. Ooh, they trying to get what I was trying to get right there. Listen, if y'all would like to help out the family, please go around here to GoFundMe.com. Justice for Jania Grimes, GG. Funeral and family support. Funeral and family support. Now she got a newborn baby. Somebody was holding the baby while feeding the baby milk. It was a perfect time. It was a perfect time to go ahead on and get life insurance on that baby. You was a young mother. He was a young father. Don't have insurance on self. Got a problem. They asked for 50 stacks. They got 43, 46. Remember, she was loved. Remember, everybody loved her and all that fly stuff right there. They asked for 50 grand. She got 43. She's in college, and the high school that she went to, everybody loved her. Remember the everybody thing? We talk a good one a whole bunch of times. She said, justice. I'm going to keep saying for Gigi. Justice for Gigi, the funeral and family support. It said on Thursday, March 27, 2025, our hearts were shattered when we lost Gigi to a senseless act of violence at just 21 years old. She was taken from us far too soon by her baby daddy, tragically killing her. Gigi was full of life, love, and ambition. She was a dedicated mother, a bright student at Alabama State University, set to graduate in August 20 to 25 with dreams of becoming a lawyer. He says she was also a talented dancer with a passion of making a difference. She was the youngest in her family their miracle baby, so full of kindness and grace. Now, instead, celebrating the future, we are preparing to lay her to rest. Our family is raising funds to cover funeral expenses and support efforts to bring her 9-month-old baby home so he can say goodbye to his mother. Whoa, some just bother me. Now, instead of celebrating her future, we are preparing to lay her to rest. Our family is raising funds to cover funeral expenses and support efforts to bring her 9-month-old baby home so he can say goodbye to his mother. Because she was at Alabama State, so she was living over in Alabama, but she went to high school in Georgia. So Alabama and Georgia is like Georgia and Florida. It's connected. We need to go fund me to bring the grandbaby home from Alabama to Georgia? See, that's like $30. What are we talking about? This is not just about loss. It's about justice. Gigi was murdered and we will not let her story be ignored. We are fighting for answers, for truth, and for justice she deserves. We are asking for your support in any way, whether through a donation, a share, and a simply spreading awareness. Every contribution would help us honor Gigi's life and give her the farewell that she deserved. Hashtag justice for Gigi. Say her name and domestic love awareness out here in these streets. We love, with love and gratitude, the family of Janaea Grimes. You say just 2 hours. It's just 2.5 hours from Atlanta. Hell, if you live on the west of Atlanta, that shit like 45 minutes to Alabama. You think they meant like $5,000? They probably did. They probably did, but they put fifth up in that bit. We got 5 days until she's laid to rest. Say, Willie, so who was the baby with while she was in school? The one thing that I'm thinking was maybe a babysitter. Maybe a babysitter or because I don't know if like the baby daddy is from Alabama. He is probably from another state himself. So probably a little babysitter. Probably a little babysitter or his family. You're right, it could have been his family. My problem is we got to raise money to get the baby. You can get a rental car like for like a day or something like that right there. Shoot on around there and shoot on back. Yeah. You need like the $300 deposit, but if like you got a credit card, you know what I'm saying? If you got a credit card and you got money on like the credit card, but they gonna give you like the $300 back, you gonna. What is an enterprise car? Excuse me. Enterprise rental car. I don't. What is we doing? Oh, got dog the cheapest car right now, $37. Damn it, it's $32. It is $32, $33 or something like that right there. All cars. Damn it, let me view all cars. Yeah, damn it, I gotta put in I gotta put in a zip code and all that fly stuff right there. But damn it, you can get a car for $37. Like, come on now, dog. Everybody love this beautiful baby, though. Again, I go back to, we do a whole bunch of talking, but we don't do enough supporting people. That we say, that we care about, that we love, that we cherish so much. We really, really care. I wonder if the school is doing anything. I don't know. But anyway, so it ended up being the baby daddy so far. He said she had done shot herself. Boy, you play too much. Now, if they was breaking up, you mean to tell me you out there with all them hoes? Boy, you play football. Something ain't right. Something ain't adding up. He played football. You ran all them hoes. Up his turn 18 every month, damn man. Fresh meat coming out to college. You knocked her off because she was breaking up with you? There you go. Come on, y'all. Make it, God damn it, make it real. Say she was pregnant again. All right. I just don't believe that now listen, it is always possible because we do a whole bunch of stories that the la be breaking up with a player and they just go on and remove them off earth. You not gonna be with me, not gonna be with nobody. It's just more difficult for me to be like, but you on college campus. That's way they trying to give you monkey at the after parties. You play football. I don't understand. But to each his own, Maybe she was pregnant. Hell, maybe she wanted to be with another one of his teammates or something. Maybe he found out she was with a teammate or something and then she wanted to break up with him. Huh? I don't know. Say she's not even cute. That baby is beautiful. Don't do that. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. You don't disparage people. Baby's gorgeous. Everyone loved her. Remember that. Move right along. Bam, let me get that day off. Dog it. Did he kill her? What story is this? What? We have another 16-year-old? You lying to me. Teen girl body found in the... all right. We already did that right there. Because I finna say, damn, we had another one. Y'all are young boys out here ain't playing around, boy. Listen, y'all, we also streaming live on rumble.com, the Willie Williams Show, man. Thank y'all for being around here. Can we get some more thumbs up? Can we get this thing over 300? Can we get it over 300, y'all, before it's over with? 50 more to go. Help a player out. We 34 past the hour. I need your support. Listen, tell your mama and daddy where you at right now. Just tell them come on in and hit that thumbs up button, hit that share button, let people know where we at right now. I got one for you then. Show enough, dude. Let me take that down real quick. Got one real decent. This one right here is real decent. We have a Cleveland man who has been sentenced to 3 decades. 3 decades. In my mind, this is one of the better stories. Out here. I promise you. You gotta always keep it pimping. We have a Cleveland man who just received 3 decades in prison for sex trafficking. Here we go.
Well, a man sentenced to more than 30 years for abusing and trafficking more than a dozen women. DeAndre Inkton committed these crimes for at least a decade. Our Aria Janelle was inside the courtroom when justice finally came for his victims.
The prosecution took up a big chunk of time today in court, not only emphasizing the types of abuse that Inkton put onto these women, they also showed reasons why they believe that he'd do it again.
And I find it ironic that you sit here today, having been prosecuted by an all-female team, and you're about to be sentenced by a female judge.
Isn't that different? I find it ironic that you was being prosecuted by an all-female team and about to be sentenced by an all-female judge. Now, did she say by an all-female judge? Thought you half a female?
To be sentenced by a female judge.
Oh, by a female judge. That's a different type of statement, but go ahead.
The judge showed DeAndre Inkton no mercy. The 32-year-old pleaded guilty to several crimes, including sexual battery and trafficking. Some of his victims spoke in court.
When things didn't go your way, you flipped or dogged me or called me out my name. He doesn't care about people. He hurt people.
I regret ever giving you the chance to love me. Sometimes my mind still plays tricks on me, telling me that you deserve another chance. We both know that you don't.
The prosecution took almost an hour laying out their case, sharing Inkton's computer history, pictures, and text messages between him and his victims, claiming if they didn't give him all the money they made, he would beat them. The prosecution even played a recording from Inkton when he was in prison, asking his mother to collect money from the women he was prostituting. When given a chance to speak, Inkton's attorney said that some of the blame for this should be on the women, saying many times Inkton was not around or even in the state when these acts were going on.
I think it's a little give and take here. He's taking responsibility. I think he's going to get up and apologize and be remorseful and contrite about the situation.
But that's not what he did.
Your Honor, respectfully, everything I have to say will be said on my direct appeal.
Judge Jennifer O'Donnell thanked the victims for their bravery, but despite Inkton's claims of unlawful searches, she handed out a lengthy punishment.
Mr. Inkton, you are a person who has no respect for women.
Again, at minimum, Inkton will be serving 30 years in prison. After that, he will have to register as a Tier 3 sex offender and be on probation for at least 5 years.
He got 30 years, 3 decades. After he get out, now after he done served his time, he's still going to have to be on probation for 5 years. He 32. He going to get on out in hell after 32 years in prison. The way life is going to have changed and evolved, things are going to be like totally different. The only job that he would probably be able to do is get right back to that pimping. Huh? If that's what he was doing. Well, he did plead guilty, so that is what he was doing. Mm-hmm.
Here in Cleveland, I'm Aria Janelle, 19 News.
I got to go back. I got to let the babies speak.
Court.
When things didn't go your way, you flipped or dogged me or called me out my name. He doesn't care about people. He hurt people.
Do y'all understand that speech that she's given? This is how she came to court. She came to court in some tied-ass jeans and a not full body shirt. This is how she came to court. Arm tattoo. This is how she came to court. She said, is she preggo? That's a possibility. But it's how she came to court. I want y'all to understand. She still care for Buddy, though. Do y'all even hear it in their tone? They are not aggressive in their speech because they would not dare talk to him that way. They would never be aggressive to him. Pay attention to the speech.
Court.
When things didn't go your way, you flipped or dogged me or called me out my name.
You flipped or dogged me and called me out of your name. Out of my name. This is what she wrote on the paper to read. You flipped and you dogged me. That baby hurt. That baby hurt. You say real victims don't read from a paper. Bam.
He doesn't care about people. He hurt people.
He don't care about nobody. He hurt them people. Just say she ain't write that. It sound like a plea agreement victim statement.
I regret ever giving you the chance to love me. Sometimes my mind still plays tricks on me, telling me that you deserve another chance.
Right there. So, she just spoke for millions of women just then. Huh? Sometimes, and listen, we always got to listen to the words.
Ever giving you the chance to love me.
Hold on.
He doesn't care about people. He hurt people.
I regret ever giving you the chance to love me.
I regret ever giving you the chance to love me. Why would you? It's certain things that really shouldn't be said, but go ahead.
Sometimes my mind still plays tricks on me, telling me that you deserve another chance.
Sometimes my mind still play tricks on me. So that means, and what she's saying, so whenever a woman wants to give a man another chance, her mind is playing tricks on her. Is that what she's trying to tell us? Well, there's millions of you women whose minds is playing tricks on y'all because y'all tend to keep giving chances to people who other people say that you shouldn't give chances to. I say you should give them chances. You know what I'm saying? Stop switching up with different men. Stay with who you're with. You know what I'm saying? But she want to give him another chance, but she don't want to look stupid. One thing that y'all must understand, I can guarantee they will be reaching out to him. I wouldn't be surprised if 1, 2, or maybe 3 of them try to marry him. Remember, he's going to be down for 3 decades. He can't place hands on them. They know where he's going to be at. Why wouldn't they be in a willing relationship now to where they actually will have the upper hand? Be in a whole relationship, go ahead on and get married, have conjugal visits.
I regret ever giving you the chance to love me. Sometimes my mind still plays tricks on me, telling me that you deserve another chance. We both know that you don't.
The prosecution.
We both know that you don't. You don't know that you don't. You still want to give him another chance. Now, what book is this? To say pimps? Does that say the Pimp Bible? And if it do say the Pimp Bible, why is it that this piece is scratched out and this piece is scratched out? What book is this, y'all? Can anybody tell me what book is this? You say that baby confused. What book is this? You say them conjugal visits coming. That's a fact. Okay, this is why education is important. You say this is why words mean things. We just be talking because our voices can be heard. I'm trying to heard because our voices can be heard. You say put your right hand on the Bible. You say that's Dolomite on the cover, and that's an old book. Like this book been around since like the 70s and or like the 80s. Damn, I got to look up something real quick. Let's say a book called Pimps. A book called Pimps, but I can't get like the last. It looked like, oh, that could be Pimp and Ken, huh? All right, damn it, look. I got the Iceberg Slims. Oh, I got it. It is the Pimp Bible. It is the Pimp Bible. The Pimp's Bible, the Sweet Science of Sin. I ain't never read that right there. I ain't never read the Pimp's Bible. Shout out to Big Moochie for being a member for 29 months. Say, hey, Willie. He say, why do both of the women sound the exact same? Those are 2 different women speaking. Check out the clothing. Yes, listen. They is in that street attire, that attire that they used to. Watch this here. Listen to tone.
When things didn't go your way, you flipped or dogged me or called me out my name. He doesn't care about people, he hurt people.
I regret ever giving you the chance to love me. Sometimes my mind still plays tricks on me, telling me that you deserve another chance.
Oh, they do sound exactly the same. Let's do it again, y'all. Watch it.
Spoken court.
When things didn't go your way, you flipped or dogged me or called me out my name. He doesn't care about people, he hurt people.
I regret ever giving you the chance to love me. Sometimes my mind still plays tricks on me, telling me that you deserve another chance. We both know that you don't.
The prosecution took almost an hour laying out their case.
They sound just alike. Now, what book is this? Fabuloso? That's a female that's on the cover. Oh, so did he have this pimping from both sides? Did he have the pimping from both sides? What is... Hold on. A book called Fabio. Hold on. Fabilio's Pimp. Hold on. It's a novel. Let's see the pictures. Fabilio. Nope. I'm looking for that I can't see what this doggone thing said, but it's a woman on. I think it's Fabilio Pimp. It might be Pimp. Let's see what I get. Nope. Oh man, what is Meet Fabilino or Fabio? Shout out to VA Fresh for the $5 super chat. He say, Willie, you have to check out the thirsty gaze on the guard's eyes in the background. She got next for sure. Say he's still pimping. You know I'm gonna back it up just a little bit. Appreciate you pointing that right there. Hold on. Let me You say in the background?
Victims spoke in court.
When things didn't go your way, you flipped or dogged me or called me out my name. He doesn't care about people, he hurt people.
I regret ever giving you the chance to love me. Sometimes my mind still plays tricks on me, telling me that you deserve another chance. We both know that you don't.
The prosecution took almost an hour laying out their case, sharing Inkton's computer history, pictures, and text messages between him and his victims, claiming if they didn't give him all the money they made, he would beat them. The prosecution even played a recording from Inkton when he was in prison, asking his mother to collect money from the women he was prostituting.
Ooh, boy, that real paper. Mom, could you go around there and get that money from the hoe for me real quick? Huh? Mo owe me something. Listen. Ooh, say he don't care about no women.
The prosecution even played a recording from Inkton when he was in prison, asking his mother to collect money from the women he was prostituting. When given a chance to speak, Inkton's attorney said that some of the blame for this should be on the women.
And some of the blame should have been on the women. 100% of the blame should have been on the women. 100% of the blame should have been on him. But 100% of the blame should have also been on them doggone women. When he was supposed to be locked up, he called his mama. Can you go pick that money up? Why was they still hoeing? Why was they still hoeing? You say that the author, God, dog it, now my computer want to start messing up. They had ample amount of time. Ample amount of time to get off the block, right? But no, guess who wanted to be on the block? Them. I just hate that I gave you a chance at my heart. And listen, oh, okay, so she's the author. She is an author. So what is her books, though? Hold on. Oh, got it. Pricey. Playing in Traffic. Pricey is the name of the book. Playing in Traffic. And it's on Amazon. It looked decent to me. I like that cover, though. I like that cover. And what is going for? $7.89. That thing going for $7.89 right now. Paperback. Oh, it's going for $4. $4.39 for paperback. I might gotta order. You say, Willie, isn't that a good case for a RICO charge? Ooh. What, him reaching out to his old girl and telling his old girl to go on and pick that paper up? Player was out here killing them. Go ahead. But not killing them, like not dead, but, you know.
Inkton was not around or even in the state when these acts were going on.
I think it's a little give and take here. He's taking responsibility. I think he's going to get up and apologize and be remorseful and contrite about the situation.
But that's not what he did.
Your Honor.
Oh, you talking about how she looking at him. Pay attention. Pay attention. I just caught her eyes. She tried to look all up at the ceiling and
but
stuff.
That's not what he did.
Your Honor.
Look at that. Look at
Respectfully, everything I have to say will be said on my direct appeal.
Look how she looked at a player. Look how she looked at a player like, boy, if I would have just met you before you came to court.
He said on my direct appeal.
I need guidance.
Judge Jennifer O'Donnell thanked the victims for their bravery. But
look at Jenny.
Despite Inkton's claims of unlawful searches, she handed out a lengthy punishment.
Mr. Inkton, you are a person who has no respect for women.
She's basing how she sentenced him because he has, in her opinion, no respect for women. Who say that you supposed to have respect for women or even have respect for men? Shouldn't you have a choice to have respect for women or have respect for men?
No respect for women.
Mr. Lee, you're a person who have no respect for men. I would never want to be in her courtroom because she is going to be biased. If she was to do child support court, a woman will always win. I believe a woman will always win. Because if you don't respect the woman, or if you don't respect women, or if she feels like you don't respect women, she gonna hit you real hard.
Again, at minimum, Inkton will be serving 30 years in prison. After that, he will have to register as a Tier 3 sex offender and be on probation for at least 5 years. Here in Cleveland, I'm Aria Janelle, 19 News.
Got to be more careful. Man, player down at my hoes and caught. You hurt me. That's that real love. He has respect for money. There it is. They did listen. So his pimp hand was real strong then, because while he wasn't even there, them babies was handling his business. He's going to prison for sex trafficking. The sex traffickers came in court under the label sex traffickers. Well, the sex trafficker victims. That means y'all was selling monkey, which is also illegal. When he was not there, you were selling monkey, which is also illegal. We don't want to hold a bitch accountable. That's what's up. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Men, even if you don't have a father in your life, always remember, Willie Williams show had done told you, you will be held accountable. That shit that you seeing the females do in your life, you cannot mimic what females do. You will be held accountable. Females can break the law more than you can and get away with it. I'm here to help. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the Not Nightly News round here in these streets. I sure enough hope that y'all enjoyed yourself, because I really did. I really did. You said the second female was his bottom bitch. She probably was. That baby probably was. Notice though, only 2 of them came to court. Those 2 still love that man. He had more than those 2, but those 2 came to court and spoke. Right. Oh, that is right. He has to sign up for a Tier 3 sex offender. He say why he got to register as a sex offender though. He say he didn't take no booty from them. That's a fact. Hold on, let's see what she said.
Tier 3 sex offender and be on probation.
Yeah.
You'll have to register as a Tier 3 sex offender.
What the hell? Hold on. What is a Tier 3 sex offender? A Tier 3 sex offender in the context of sex offending registration is classified as the highest risk level, typically for individuals convicted of the most serious sexual offenses, including violent crimes against children or repeated offenses requiring lifelong registration and strict reporting requirements. But none of this said anything about pimping and sex trafficking. It says convicted of the most serious sexual offenses. So I'm guessing that the most serious sex offenses is sex trafficking. That's wow. Including violent crimes against children. They're not children, so you say they was underage? I don't think they said. I don't think that they told us that if they was underage or not. I don't think that they was underage. I think that the reason that we didn't see them is because they want to stay anonymous. Yeah, I think that they grown ass women. So, I don't know. Listen, man, y'all give yourself a pat on the back, man. Y'all done made it to the end. Appreciate that on this slow moving Monday, man. Thank y'all for being around here. Y'all, we have also been live on rumble.com, the Willie Williams Show. Thank y'all for all the support that y'all be giving the player out here I got to go ahead on and just purchase. Let me go ahead on and purchase me a paperback. I'm trying to see. Damn it, can I put it to my cart? I can't put it in my cart. Sell all buying. Mass market. Okay. Okay. Mass market paper book. I can go ahead on and cop that right there for the $7. I can grab that right there for the $7. Cart. How much I owe? Oh, hell no. We ain't gonna do that right now. Oh, all right. So I just need to be able to buy this one because that's all I'm trying to buy. I got so much that's like in my doggone cart. I almost messed up. You say it's raining like a bitch up here in Georgia. That's what's up. Be careful. Stay dry. Stay dry. You say using GoFundMe money for pimp books. Don't do that. It's all for educational purposes. I got to stay informed and educated. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. Listen, man, I really do appreciate y'all rocking with the player, man. Y'all have y'all a good one. Subscribe. Y'all please go around to the Willie Williams Show, the 7 channel. The 7 channel, watch the standalone videos. We put them up Monday through Friday, over there and over here. Yes, I see it for $4.35, but when you click on the $4.35, it don't give you the option of how to buy. So, but when I go to the mass market paper book, it says for $7.89. So I guess that's how I'm gonna have to get it. I don't mind copying that thing right there because I need that in my library. In my library. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. He said he got 30 years to read it. He got, yeah. He got 30 years to read the book. A 30-year-old book. Listen though. That game be in them books. It may be some things that you might be slipping on. You say, click on the options. All right, bam. Let me see all buying options. Used. Oh, okay. They got some used ones. Okay, they got some used ones as long as clean copies, no marking on text, strong bending type pages, ships daily from Florida with tracking. I might want to go ahead on and do that one right there. Then let me add that to the cart. Grab that one right there. Listen, man, I'm finna go ahead on and get on up out of here. I had a good time, and I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Y'all do yourself a solid. Stay alive. That's what I'm finna try.